Manchester United 2, Everton 2. Not their best results that I expected, but I knew it was going to be a difficult game for us to even salvage a point. We're so fortunate that we ended up salvaging 1 point at Goodison Park because United, to me, with their performance, with how these players perform, I did not see United standing to win it. I didn't see us winning it. Even though in my match preview, I'll say we could win it, but when the game started, I was like, we're not going to win it. The way we were just playing from the word go was not impressing. Looking at our performance in the first half, I would say was just worse. We were just awful in the first half. But I'm not surprised because we are used to see such performance from these players mostly in the first half. Looking again the first half, we didn't create more chances. Shots produced again zero. I thought after the game against Tottenham Hotspur, where we were creating chances in the first half, producing shots in the first half, I was like, in the first half, we're not going to be performing so well, but seems like it was only in that game. The game against Everton, I'll say Everton were just a better team than us. Looking the way we were holding the ball, there was not a minute that I saw Manchester United players possessing a ball more than a minute. It's only when we had the ball, passing it to one player, the next pass, the Everton players got hold of that players. They were possessing us so well. Also, they were just fantastic. Even looking the way they were scoring, those two goals that they scored in the first half, they really deserved to score those goals. We were just misplacing passes. We were not defending so well. We were not counter-attacking so well. We were not creating chances. We were not pressing so well. And that's Manchester United, as always there not to perform so well, always there just to relax. You couldn't see any energy into this game. You could see any winning character into this game. They were just relaxed, like things are just normal to them. They didn't even know that they're going to this game, knew that they're in the 15th position and they need to win and to climb much higher. But as usual, always there just to disappoint and to produce the worst of performance. And going to those goals, how we consider those goals. The first goal, I would say, were not our defenders were not defending so well. You can't win that ball since the ball. Almost like four of our defenders headed that ball. You can see where we were just heading the ball inside the box. Dogu heading that ball, Delete heading that ball, Maguire heading that ball. No one could have headed that ball best to take it out of that box. And then it ended up in the Everton player's leg. Beto, where's Maguire? Maguire was confused. He was now focusing on the offside. If the Everton player was offside and Beto was scoring, that was just not good. That goal was like, no, what was this for doing? No one could have cleared that header so wide to go outside. They were just there. Imagine four defenders just heading the ball inside the box. Coming in the second goal. Now the second goal, that counter. So when the Everton player took the ball from Dogu could not even run to at least come back to defend. It's just stayed in his position. Casemiro and Ugarte, they're not making runs to come and help the defense. That's we were left with Delete and Maguire behind. The lot was there to mark his player, and the shot was made. Andy Onana punching the ball. Now the ball was up on the air, and that's the ball that Maguire could have just gone for it fast and headed it, but he was just looking at it, and we saw Dokure coming from where he was in front of Maguire and heading that ball inside the goal. Poor defending caused that goal. You can see the kind of defense we have, and these are teams that will want to produce results. I don't see that happen. Jokers of players that we just have jokers of players, and we just can't tell him because of the formation, because of the tactics. Not like that. Even if these players, let me tell you, the game before the game, the next game is against Ipswich. Before that game, Amorim says, you know what, you players, I want you to use the formation that you feel suits you, that will play so well, and they've left there to decide for themselves. I'm telling you, they will lose the game because they will lose that game because it's not about the formation of Amos, it's not about the tactics, it's about the players that we have. We don't have good players that can play for us. It's so embarrassing to see how these players are passing. Just basic football they don't know. Just passing the ball so well, possessing the ball, counter-attacking. The lot was not even in the game. I can't remember the time that I was seeing the lot. At least Dogu in his position was kind of trying. At least he was trying, making some runs, making making some crosses. I think even if it was two crosses, but at least he was trying. I think this game Garnacho should have started into this game. Bruno could not making those, cannot make the runs. He's just slow. Zaxi cannot make the runs. If Bruno Fernandes or Zaxi and Garnacho could have started, it could have been much better because we could have this player like was making the player that who can make runs and help each other with Dogo, because if you have Dogo in that wing and you have Garnacho in that wing, they can really help each other because they are players that are making the runs. Now in the second half, also in the second half, we when the second half started, kind of started so well, and we saw United scoring in the 71st minute. Bruno Fernandes with a fantastic free kick. He did score that free kick. I think that's where these players now kind of woke up and like now they want to play, they want to win. And we saw it again in the 79th minute. Manu Lugat again scoring the second goal. Where were they to use that energy and to start scoring goals? Where are they in the first half? You want to show us the performance in the second half now that you're trying, you want to score goals. It's just unacceptable. That energy, they could have just used the same energy they're using in the first half. I believe we could have won this game. It was just because in the second half, Everton came in, relaxed, and that's why Manchester United took advantage. But even though they relaxed in the second half, but they're still a better team than us. At least today, Chido Obi Martin, I saw Chido Obi Martin brought in, I think in the 70, I think it was in the 70 something, 15 minutes to go, so 75 minutes when he was brought in. Though you're still young, could not, no chances was created to him, can't score. You could have seen him trying to come back and try to defend most even our strikers or midfielder cannot do. Chidi Obi Martin was coming to defend because he knows that he needs also to come and help the team behind. Though he's a striker, only to stick in front, but I saw him coming in and trying to help us defend, but it was not given. There was not chances were not created to him. You could see the point where he was just moving forward, Garnacho having the ball, but he was not getting the service. So I think these players, I say in terms of performance, I gave up on that. I was like, you know what, just give us the results. Player like Zaxi in the last minute, we had some chances that Zaxi could have just brought in the pass inside the box, but it was just the situation where he was giving Garnacho, he was giving people the ball. The situation where he needs supposed to pass to is it to Chidi Obi Martin, but it was just passing. Today also in terms of passing, people are just misplacing passes, or just making some short passes. After these players, to me, today, but we're used to them. We're just used to these players playing the way they want, and at the end, being blamed to the coach. I Amorim can't fix they can't fix situation at this moment. To me, my season was over a long time ago. My season was over a long time ago, and I was like, I'm just here just to wait for the season to end, and we start afresh in the summer. Bring in players who can play, who can suit Amorim system, and we start a new season next season. And things may be looking better, but the way things stand with this kind of players, we are just going to finish in the 16th position. Today, West Ham is playing against Arsenal. We're in the 15th position, 30 points. West Ham with the 27 points. If they win against Arsenal, which you never know, we are back to 16th position, and we are now currently we are 12 points, 13 points below the relegation zone. That means if Ipswich wins, we are 10 points below the relegation zone. You can now see our points behind the relegation zone is just dropping in every game. If we draw, the points are dropping, and if those teams that are below us win, they're going to catch up with us. But I'll say today's play, the performance today was just awful, was not good. Though they've always been performing like this always. So we're just there to see the season ending, and we just focus for next season. But these players, I'm sorry to say, can't be fixed. And Amorim to me is not the problem. Amorim's formation is not the problem. Amorim's structure is not formation the problem, and Amorim's ideas are not the problems. The problem is these players, and we can now see even with Ineos sacking employees. That means even these players can go. That thing of player power needs. I think it has just also it has ended. We can now see players like Rashford has gone on loan. That means that most of these players in the summer are going out, are leaving, and Amorim to just to build the team and bring the players that will want. So 1 point today is nothing bad. At least we have escaped embarrassment. Imagine going 3 games in a row being defeated would be something worse. But salvaging 1 point, I would say it's something good. Though I'm not excited, but 1 point is not something bad. At least we have now 30 points, 10 points remaining for us at least to reach 40 points to be at least much safer from getting relegated and staying in the Premier League. I think that's all I had for you. Thank you for watching. Talk to you in the next one.